And we're back, and this is indeed Live from the Center. It's a new format, Live from the Center, Wild Alaska, in which we do all the plays of William Shakespeare in 8-foot snow drifts. It works really well for The Winter's Tale, but not so good for A Midsummer Night's Dream. But what are you going to do? All the sword fights are on ice skates on our frozen-over parking lot. We're taping this on the day.
Our parking lot, indeed.
Our parking lot is indeed frozen over.
Yeah, exactly.
What did I say? Didn't know what I said?
Yes.
Okay, so this is being taped on the day before Valentine's Day, so everybody out there, you know who you are. Happy Valentine's Day. And the show airs in March. Big show, very big show, opening on February 27th. Up in One Productions, Diana DeGrande producing, doing a smashing job as she does with everything. If you saw It's a Wonderful Life, you'll know that you have to come and see La Cage aux Folles, being directed by Prince Kevin Archambault, who is also the Director of Community and Public Relations here at the Center for Performing Arts. He also does other things. What other things do you do?
Clean toilets.
He cleans toilets. He
Yeah.
went out and got me coffee yesterday.
Yes, I got
really
coffee.
nice. And two of the stars of the show, Michael Britt sitting to my right, and Bobby Geffrath sitting right there in the middle. So, Michael,
You're not a prince. Don't bow.
I'm sorry. You can. Well, you were a prince in Into the Woods,
That's
a
true.
show that Kevin directed. That was ours, right? Center
Yeah.
Stage was another
Yeah.
one. Michael, how many shows have you been in here? Is this your second or third?
Yeah, this is my second show.
Second show. So you were in Kevin's other production, The Drowsy Chaperone.
Yes, I was quietly having dinner the night before auditions, and someone came in and said, you have to audition because it's Kevin. And I said, well, who's Kevin? And they said, well, don't worry, you'll find out.
Were you having dinner at home and somebody
No,
came in?
I was at Genie's.
Oh, you were out.
I
Somebody came in.
was out
wondering
in
if,
town.
like,
Yeah.
people just come into your house and make announcements about auditions.
No, a fellow actor came by and said, oh, you have to audition for Kevin.
And you didn't know Kevin?
Nope.
No?
No. He's got a name, you know, he's a personality.
Kevin, that's his name.
Well,
Yes, exactly. He does have a name.
Yeah.
No, Kevin is like, our premier director. He does all the big musicals, Les Mis, last year, another Up in One production, smashing. If you missed it, shame on you. Bobby, you've been here like how long? Long time.
Oh, geez, I come and gone.
Come and gone, because
Pun
you took a
intended.
little hiatus to do some writing.
Right, and so I was like 17, 18 years old when I first did this.
What was your first show? Because I know you did your second show with me. You did The Fantastics.
Wasn't Gypsy your
Gypsy.
first?
Gypsy.
Gypsy was your
By
first
this guy.
show.
This guy pulled me in here.
That's right.
Yeah, it
Was
was
I
awesome.
in that one? I
Yeah.
was in that.
You were in that.
Yeah.
I was in that one. Yeah.
I met you for the first time too. That was an experience.
Oh my God! So
He did
this
the-
show,
He did the first Tommy, too.
Yeah.
that was yours as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Who were you in that?
I was just ensemble. I was asked. I was helping out. I didn't even audition.
So were you sitting down and having dinner somewhere and somebody walked in?
And somebody walked. How did you know?
For Kevin Archambault.
This is how I get all of my actors. I send out
amazing how he
people
does
to
it.
go stalk them at
Yes,
dinner.
Also, we
places.
wait for cars to skid on the ice on 308. And as people are waiting to be towed, we audition them and then cast them. That's how we got most of our people. La Cage aux Folles opens on Feb 27. Plays to March 22, 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 3 p.m. on Sunday. Tickets are $27, $25. You know how to get tickets. You call the Center for Performing Arts, 845-876-3080. Tuesday through Friday between noon and 5. Saturday, 1 and 5. You can always go online 24 hours a day. I say this all the time. You wake up, 3 a.m., I've got to get tickets for a show.
If the cat has
just
woken you up?
Got it. The cat has me up so many times in the night. It's like having a baby. Anyway, www.centerforperformingarts.org. She stood in the doorway last night. I was asleep. She stood in the doorway. She wasn't meowing and she wasn't growling and she wasn't chirping. She was making a brand new noise. And I got up to see what the matter was. And as I walked out, she attacked my foot. All she wanted to do was play. That's it. She woke me up just to play. It wasn't about food. It wasn't about water. It was about playing.
That's all we do here. We play.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. It's like we're cats, man.
Yeah.
So, Michael, other theater, other places. Where have you been? What have you done?
Well, let's see, a couple of plays down at County Players down in Wappinger. I hate to mention other theaters. There really is only one theater.
Well, but the big theater, capital T, it's all the same. It doesn't matter where it is. We all kind of like trade audiences and actors. I mean,
Props, costumes.
props,
Everything we
So,
can.
it's one big thing.
We all
Wish
support each other.
Share our debts. Please, I just got a huge snow plowing bill, which is more than I earn in a month, believe me. So, county players, what
County
did you do down
players,
there?
Tri-Arts, where else have I been? Different places. County players just did Spam a lot, and I've done
Oh, who were you in
She
Spam?
Loves Me. I was Patsy.
Patsy.
Patsy. Oh, cool.
Yeah, and She Loves Me, which I love. That was a great show.
Uh-huh.
And I've done Guys and Dolls. The other thing I did, which was as scary as this, was the Full Monty. I mean, that's where I had to get totally naked on
Totally
stage.
naked.
And that, well, I worked out for at least 4 months in preparation, and lost as much weight as I could in that period of time.
For that show, you got it, right?
Yeah. Even though you're not supposed to be in shape, but who wants to stand up in front of a bunch of people? So that was an experience.
I know that well.
It's
It
like
wasn't
you've been-
like.
It's like this, been walking around in heels for how long
Yes.
now?
I've been walking.
All right, so now that we mentioned walking around in heels, so this started out as a fabulous French film, which then became a Broadway musical, and then became another film,
Yes.
an American film,
Right.
called
The Birdcage.
which starred
Nathan
Robin
Lane.
Williams and Nathan Lane,
Yeah.
and Gene Hackman, Diane Weiss,
Yeah.
Great cast.
a whole lot of people. Yeah, great. And who was the crazy butler? Hank Azaria.
Yeah.
Hank Azaria,
Oh
hysterical.
man, he was
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
great.
Very funny.
So great. Couldn't walk in shoes.
Right.
So, which character are you playing in the show?
Well, I auditioned to play the Robin Williams character, and I wound up with playing the Nathan Lane character.
So, is that George or Armand? Which one?
That
Alban.
would be Alban.
Alban.
Yeah.
So, what are their names in the play? Because they're different in the movie, right?
Yeah, it's George is the same.
It's the same George,
but
but
it's
the same George?
Alban instead of Albert.
Albert. Oh, no,
Albert.
it's
In the
Uncle.
American play, it's Albert, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember now.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so you're the Nathan Lane character.
Yeah.
That's all we got to know. And who's playing the other character?
Bill Ross.
Bill Ross, who
Yeah.
we've seen in a bazillion things.
He was just here last month showing us the set.
That's right. If you remember, we had that great tutorial about Bill's set, and he designed this set.
Correct.
But he's not building it. Brian is back there right now.
Brian Neckley.
And Bobby, so what places have you been other than here? Or is this like your
I mean,
only-
since I was really young, so high school was the first. I mean, even middle school, high school, I did all the shows there, and then from there, I went to college for a semester, and I went to UC, and that was an experience, not for me. And then I really did realize that the center was much better for a performer to just do things and actually experience what it's like to be in the show.
Better
I mean,
to
you
do
can
a
learn
play
things
and
in
then
a
sit in
class,
the
but-
classroom and learn about play.
You know, it's different. I did learn things, but not anywhere near the things you learn when you actually have to do it, when you actually have to dance and sing and act.
How old are you now?
I'm 24 now.
So that's 7 years
Yeah.
you've been in and out.
7 years.
And what were you writing when you took a little break? You
Oh,
were-
I've read a bunch of stuff. I write from movies to television shows to comic books. I'm gonna try to do a bunch of stuff.
Has anything been picked up? Anything being published?
No, but hopefully pretty soon there's an opportunity on the horizon.
Really?
So
How cool is that?
yeah.
And Kevin, what do you got coming up? You have this, and then you're doing Singing in the Rain for Diana?
I am doing singing for Up in One,
Yeah.
this summer, and
Yeah.
then also Sweeney Todd in the fall for Up
That's
in One
right.
Productions,
Right.
and then I'm doing Othello with you.
You're doing Othello.
in April.
Right, that's right. You want to tell everybody who you're playing?
I am playing Desdemona.
Yeah, we're doing the traditional Elizabethan, all men. Should be very interesting.
Yeah.
Whereas in our show, we're not in Othello.
Right.
The women, the men who are playing women, are not going to be in drag.
Correct.
And in this show, though, this is a show about a drag club.
Correct.
One of the fellows owns a drag club.
Yeah.
And you were telling me about the horrors of getting everybody to understand the difference between drag makeup and just doing female makeup.
Absolutely.
It's a big problem.
Well, it's not even a problem per se, but it's just a different art form.
It's totally different.
It's just a science. It's an art form.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
kabuki makeup is drag
Yeah,
makeup. It's
absolutely.
a highly stylized thing.
Very stylized. But
Yeah.
we had somebody in actually just the other night
Right.
doing a tutorial, and so they got to take pictures at every step and write
Right.
down product names, and so hopefully they'll
So they all have to run off to Columbia Beauty Supply now and buy things.
Columbia Beauty Supply or Sephora or some
Right.
great makeup store.
And everybody, well, now you play the son, though,
I play
right?
the son.
You play the son.
Yeah.
So you're his son.
Not by blood.
Not,
Correct. He's
Not by
Bill's
blood.
son by
Bill's
blood.
son.
oh, Bill's son by blood. That's right. You're the adopted father. And Bill, he was not married to, or was he, to the
No.
mother?
Yeah.
That was just a liaison when he was in the theater. Is that the same conceit?
Correct,
Yeah.
exactly. A night with Sybil.
Sybil. Yeah. Who's playing Sybil?
We don't ever see her.
You don't see her here.
We never see Sybil.
So the birdcage is like really radically different then.
Well, you never see Sybil in the bird. Oh,
Yes,
yes,
you
you
do.
do.
Christine
yes,
Baranski.
yeah, that's right. Christine Baranski, that's right. So there is some differences for sure.
Yeah.
One big music and dance.
Yeah, right. All singing, all dancing all the time.
That's right.
Yeah. Cool.
Great music. Great
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it is
Jerry
very good.
Herman.
Well, we're going to hear some songs in a little bit, and you'll get an idea. Yeah, Jerry Herman, fabulous score. All right, so once again, this is La Cage aux Folles. I always used to mispronounce it, and I forgot to drop. I always drop the L, but I've been corrected by those who know better than I. So La Cage aux Folles, opening February 27, running through March 22, Fridays and Saturdays 8 p.m., Sunday 3 p.m. Order tickets 845-876-3080. And also in the month of March, you close on March 22 and opening on March 27 and playing 27, 28, 29 back again for must be like the 15th year.
I think so.
Yeah, Solas on Lay, our region's premier Irish dance company, and we're very happy to say that not only are they the region's premier dance company, they also are right here in Rhinebeck. Deirdre Lowry and Patrick Brown back again. A
Brand new show for them. Though.
Yes, called Illume.
Yeah.
And they're co-directing and co-choreographing, which they've done in years past. But now, it's more and more evident. Patrick's influence is profound. And he's a magnificent graphic and scenic artist, and he does incredible mixed media work. I don't know what this show is going to be like, but in the past, there's images bouncing all over our cyclorama and great lights and beautiful dancing, a fusion of ballet and Irish dance. She's quite unique. So 27, 28, 29, playing here at the center. That's a Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday. So you know how to get tickets, 845-876-3080. We're going to take a short break, then come back. But in between, we're going to hear some of this great music. So.
Girls have come and gone, Papa. Angelique and Antoinette. Who did I prefer, Leslie or Helene? It was all a blur, and yet, Papa. When Anne comes walking down the street, and I link my arm in hers, girls have come and gone, girls may come and go, but something very odd occurs, Papa. 'Cause life is in perfect order with Anne on my arm. It makes my shoulders broader with Anne on my arm. Even when things won't gel and the pieces won't fit, I'm suddenly in, I'm suddenly on, I'm suddenly it. Who else can make me feel like I'm handsome and tall? Who else can make me feel I'm on top of it all? I found a combination that works like a charm. I'm simply a man who walks on the stars whenever it's Ed on my arm.
I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So come take a look, give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's want praise, I don't want pity. I bang my own drum. Some think it's noise, I think it's pretty. And so what if I love each feather and each spangle? Why not try to see things from a different angle? Your life is a sham till you can shout out loud, I am what I am. I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. I deal my own deck, sometimes the ace, sometimes the deuces. There's one life, and there's no return and no deposit. One life, and it's time to open up your closet. Life's not worth a damn till you can say, hey world, I am what I am.
And we are back, and we just heard two numbers from the show, La Cage aux Folles. Yay! Sung by Michael Brett and Bobby Geffrath, playing adopted father and son in La Cage aux Folles, playing here Feb 27, March 22, and sitting with us now. Kevin has rejoined us. We just can't get rid of Kevin. He just
I just creep in.
hangs around.
It's like a photo bomb at all
Yeah,
times.
he's always here. But sitting next to Kevin is the producer of La Cage aux Folles. She's also the head of Up and One, and she's also a director. She did two of our great shows this past year, It's a Wonderful Life, and also Noises Off. Great, Diana DeGrande. And sitting next to Diana, a musical director for La Cage aux Folles, Cheryl Engelhardt, who in her own right is like a razzle-dazzle. I mean, you tell me a little something. You've got like a billion things happening in the music industry. You got a great website, you got albums and CDs, and you do commercial music, and what else you do? I mean, you just do everything.
That was a really good summary.
Yeah, well, that's me. That's what I do. I
I've
summarize.
never heard razzle dazzle in association with my name before. I feel like I should go get like beads.
New business card.
You know, I'm like, yeah.
Cheryl Engelhardt, Razzle
Dazzle.
Dazzle.
I like it.
So what do you? So tell us about your music. What exactly is happening? What are you doing?
I am musical directing this crazy ass show called La Cage aux Folles. Oh, Beyond La Cage aux Folles, you mean?
Beyond that, like in the world
that's
outside of
taking
this
over
world.
my brain. The world outside this world. Well, I studied music in college, and I grew up playing the piano, and then I moved to New York City and was sort of seeing what was going to happen, and I landed a job in the advertising industry. So I started writing music for commercials. And then working at this big, beautiful recording studio, I said, hey, I could make my own songs and record them for free since I work here. And so I put a band together, and I really liked having a band and writing songs. And so I started touring and left the ad world to tour and produce a couple records, and performed all over Europe. And
So titles,
Japan.
you have CDs out there,
I do have
obviously.
CDs,
So
so-
titles, what would you know?
First one, what would you know?
Well, just name some titles, and maybe people know them.
There's a song, Oops, I Did It Again.
Yeah.
No,
Britney Spears. No, that's not mine. That's Britney Spears. Sorry.
I would have believed it.
I know, I was
I
gonna
know.
say.
I had to stop it. They're all independently released and produced, and I sort of now am a champion for DIY, do-it-yourself musicians and people that aren't doing the record label model, which is sort of becoming passe anyway. So
It's so cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like this whole movement now, like independent publishing and
Yeah.
now independent music production.
But name
and
your three
certainly what's
CDs.
happening on television and film.
Yeah.
What would you say?
And they said name your three CDs.
The
Oh,
first one's called Shoes Off and Run. The second one's called Craving the Second, and the third one is called One Up. And I'm in the middle of producing my fourth one, which will be called Inevitably. And they're all on iTunes and Spotify and everywhere you could possibly look
And they're
for
great.
music. And I have a fan apparently.
You
His
do?
name is- His name is Kevin.
Yeah.
Prince.
And, commercial work, would we know any of the things that you did?
Yeah,
musically?
if you ever turn on the television, you
I
like
do
last
sometimes.
summer, if you ever turned it on, you probably saw Honey Nut Cheerios commercial with a cat in it.
Yes.
I wrote the music for that.
How cool.
Yeah, so the Grumpy Cat and I are like this. There's a Lysol commercial and a Tenna. I get a lot of like feminine products. Like,
Okay. It sort of lends itself
it's
to
a
music.
dude. It's a dude world. Freelance composing and composers in general. It's like a lot of technology stuff. So there are not a lot of females out there doing it. And
So the men don't want to do like the female hygiene.
I don't know if they don't want to do it. It's just that they think of me first.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I think that's. I don't know.
It's like, what
Good
would a man
conclusion.
bring to it? What would a man know?
Well,
They probably
you know,
make that assumption. What
Yeah.
would a man know? Nothing. So let's get Sharon.
Yeah.
In life general, what do men know, really?
Not really.
Let's
Let's
be
get
honest.
down to it.
Yeah.
So you guys can leave. Diana and I will take over.
We're very fortunate to have her as our music director. She's very
Yeah.
accomplished.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Diana, why did you pick this show?
It's a great show,
Other than that.
you know, and there was a revival on Broadway that
Right.
was very, very popular, so I said, why not? You know, and I had the Prince.
We tried to do this. How many times?
I think 2 other times.
Twice.
Yeah,
We couldn't pull it together.
yeah, I wanted to do it years ago, and a director I spoke with said, no, you can't do it, you'll never cast it in this area. And we did. But it you know, it took a while because
Sure.
other people have tried too, and it's
Sure.
tough.
Well, I understand a lot of people were going into restaurants and
Yeah, that helped.
you have to audition for this show. Kevin's directing a show in the middle of your spumoni, please. Kevin is doing a show. And what else is coming up for you? So you've got Singing in the Rain.
I've
you're
got Singing in the
producing.
Rain in the summer, and then I've got
Sweeney.
Sweeney Todd and Sunrise at Camp Bella.
Sunrise Academy, which you're directing as
I'm
well as producing.
directing, yes.
Cool. And then we have a whole other lineup for next year, which is
Yes.
very exciting.
Yes.
Fabulous shows. Mr. Roberts is going to be one of the things
Mr. Roberts.
that Diana's going to do. One of my favorite plays. Fabulous play. So what else do we need to know? This opens on February 27. Tickets are $27 and $25. You know how to reach us. 845-876-3080. Tuesday through Friday. You'll talk to the lovely Eileen Contrini. Hours are noon to 5. Saturday 1 to 5. Always online, 24 hours a day. Centerforperformingarts.org. You can also visit us in person if you want to purchase a ticket. You don't trust the internet and you don't want to put your credit card information out there over the phone. Just come. We'll take checks, cash. What else? Your firstborn, whatever you want to give us. All right, so behind us here is the set for Tommy, and that's running right now. By the time this airs, the show will have been done, over. It's a great show. You missed it. Too bad if you didn't see it. So, La Cage aux Folles, February 22nd, March 22, followed by Solas on Lay, our premier Irish dance troupe, doing a new show, Illume, directed and choreographed by the fabulous Deirdre Lowry and Patrick Brown, and that is March 27, 28, 29 of this year. We're a week behind St. Patrick's Day. We couldn't quite make it work, but so what? It's still got the same flavor. So that's it for this month. Stay warm, stay dry, stay out of the snow. We're supposed to have more snow this weekend. We're taping this on February 13th. We're supposed to have more snow on Sunday.
Do you know how many
and then
rehearsals
again
we've had to cancel
Wednesday.
because of the snow?
It's huge. The snow outside is like literally 8 feet tall. It's huge. Huge. All right, thank you so much. See you next month.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing, everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere could you get that happy feeling